Today we've got 7 of the best fast food French fries, and we're going to be doing a taste test to see which one is the very best. Thank you to the 33 people who voted on our poll recently to let us know that you wanted to see this video. If you would also like to contribute to the poll, go ahead and go to our community tab where you can find polls each week to figure out which video we're going to do next.
The way this taste test is going to work is we're going to be tasting them all individually and rating them on a scale from 1 to 10, and the top 2 best French fries will go to a final round so we can determine the very best fast food French fry. Before we jump into the taste test, be sure to subscribe to our channel if you aren't already, because we're trying to get to 1,000 and we're getting pretty close. We are starting off with McDonald's, and this taste test has been a long time coming. We've wanted to do this one for a while, and I think multiple people have suggested it, but we've just not really known how to do it because the fries kind of get soggy because we have to go pick them up at the restaurant.
Yeah.
Right, so we're trying it. We have the other ones just in the oven at a low temperature to try to keep them a little bit more fresh, but we're going to give it a go and see how it is. Also, we forgot to thank PJ Frey at the beginning of the video. He's the one who originally suggested this video idea.
Thanks, PJ.
All right, so McDonald's fries.
All right.
I like these. I've definitely had these before, and they're pretty good.
There's only a few that I'm not sure if I like. Most of the French fries that we got today, I think I'm going to like. It's just which one is the best. Gotta dig down a little bit more for the more fresh fries.
Yes.
And I always eat my fries with ketchup. Occasionally raw. What do you call this? Naked? Raw. I don't know, without anything.
Yeah.
But mostly with ketchup. So this really is going to come down to which fry is actually the best. Did they salt them well? You know, how do they taste?
What kind of spices did
the
they
oil?
put on them?
Yeah,
right.
Whatever.
So, like we were saying, unfortunately, these aren't super fresh, but they're still pretty good.
They're not bad. Yeah.
They're not as good as I remember them, maybe. Like, they're not that salty.
When they come right out of the fryer, you know, and you start eating them right away, they definitely taste a little bit better.
That one was a little better.
But not too bad at all. You know, some different things about fries. Are they long? Are they skinny or fat? Are they Cajun or just regular? Are they crinkle cut or curly? So there's a lot of different factors.
And these ones are pretty average.
Yeah, these are pretty average.
Straight.
They're a little on the skinny side.
Yeah.
They're string cut fries.
But pretty good.
I like them. They have good flavor.
I'm going to give them, so we're doing it out of 10. Just a 6.
I'm going to go with the 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, next up we've got Wendys. These are a little fatter than McDonald's, but pretty similar. Let's see how they taste.
Okay, so I can't say that I go to Wendy's all that often, so I don't really have something in my head like what I expect them to taste like I did McDonald's. And
these ones taste a little potato-y.
I was actually going to say the exact same thing.
Yeah.
They're a little more potato-y and maybe not quite as salty.
Mine actually seem pretty good as far as the salt goes. I think that probably means that McDonald's flavor is based a lot more on the oil that they put in. But I like the potato-y flavor.
Yeah, they taste a little bit more real to me because they're more potato-y. So I think I like them a little bit better than McDonald's, but not that much. So I'm going to give them a 6.5.
Wow, I'm kind of surprised because I thought I really liked McDonald's, but these are a little more just authentic French fries. So I'm going to give them slightly higher too, a 7.5.
Next up is Five Guys, and I haven't had their fries that often. We go there on occasion, and I think their fries are good. I mean, they're Five Guys burgers and fries, right?
Yeah, and they are fresh. They're fresh cut every day. And I was going to say, I think this taste test is one that's kind of difficult to not come in a little bit biased. Five Guys is one of my favorite places to get fries, I think, because they're fresh.
Well, I want to see what you think about them then, because I don't know if I like them as much as I did the others. They taste almost kind of like
they're
almost burnt.
They do...
Or like a little overcooked.
They do fry them pretty crispy.
Yeah.
Of course, that might be a batch-to-batch thing, too. How long did they leave them in the fryer? I like the flavor. They are a bit on the soggy side. I don't know how you can have crisp and soggy at the same time.
But they did it. I can't say that I like them that much. The flavor is not that great. Like the seasonings, I taste like a little bit of salt and not much else.
The flavor is definitely distinct though from the others.
Yeah, definitely distinct, and for me, not in a good way.
Yeah.
They're not bad. They're just not as good as the others.
I actually like them a lot better than the others, like I thought I would. So I'm gonna have to actually do a 6.5.
Ooh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go a lot lower than that. I'm going with a 4.5.
What? Oh no. All right, next up we've got the crisp cut fries of ChickfilA. And if you haven't seen our chicken sandwich video, go check that out and see how ChickfilA did. In my opinion, Chick-fil-A fries are the best fries for dipping in ketchup because they've got all kinds
Or
of...
Chick-fil-A sauce.
Oh, true. They've got all kinds of creases and crevices for that stuff to get into.
That is
really
true.
good.
These are really weird to me because they're not super flavorful. They're kind of soggy.
They taste a lot
but
different.
I also really like them.
I think that the crisp cut texture makes them really good, makes them fun to eat or whatever.
Yeah. I can't quite put my finger on it because like they don't really taste that great. There's not a lot of salt or any other seasoning, but maybe they're just kind of addicting. Like I just want to keep going in for more and more.
Well, I have to say without the ketchup, these are not my favorite. I think when I'm eating them with ketchup, these are probably my favorite fries. So that's a little disappointing that by themselves, they're not as good as I think they are.
I like them.
Okay. I'm probably going to give that a 7.
All right. Not my favorite, but not my least favorite. Kind of like right in the middle, so I'll give them a 6.
All right.
Moving on to what I think are one of my favorite fries. I guess we're going to find out. Arbys. Now, these guys are curly, and it looks like they got some other seasoning on there besides just salt, which I think make them taste pretty good.
I used to really love these fries, and then I don't know what happened, but...
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, these are so good.
They're just... I think they're probably the funnest fries. If that's a category, they would definitely win for that because they're like little springs.
They're crunchy. They have a great texture and a great taste. I just love these things.
They're pretty good. I think these might be one of the best fries plain without having any ketchup or any dipping sauce for them because they've got some pretty good seasoning on them already.
Yeah, these are my favorites so far. I'm just going to keep eating them until you give your score.
Okay, so these tie with my favorite so far, so I'm going to give them a 7.5.
Oh, okay. I am going to give them same thing, 7.5.
All right. All right, next up we've got French fries from Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen. And of course, since they're from Louisiana, they have Cajun flavor on them.
Yeah, I can see that. They look pretty good.
We've also kind of got kind of like an Arbys texture on the outside too.
I was going to say that. Pretty crispy.
Yeah.
And I really like the flavor. The extra, what did you call it?
It's Cajun.
Cajun
spice. Yep.
Cajun spice, yeah. I really like that.
They're not spicy at all, though, but they do have that extra flavor.
Dang, these are good. And I also have to give it to them for best packaging. They got this nice box that it comes in.
Yep.
With all that stuff on the front, if I can show you there. And then they have this paper on the inside with all that design as well.
To keep them nice and fresh. And
yeah, and they actually did a pretty good job because they're still pretty fresh.
Or pretty good. Yeah, still crispy.
Yeah, I'm a fan of these ones. I might have to tie them with Arbys. I think I'm going with a 7.5.
I would say they're similar to Arbys and also really good. So, but I'm not sure if I like them quite as much, so I'm going to give them a 7.
Okay. Last but not least, we've got KFC.
We'll see if they're not least. I don't know. These also have some kind of, I don't know, something on the outside.
Definitely not least. I like that.
Yeah, the flavor's good. I think all that little stuff on the outside soaks up all the grease.
Yeah.
So you get a lot more flavor.
Doesn't KFC have a thing like 13 herbs and spices or something like that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not on their fries, though. It's probably their chicken.
Maybe it is.
I think I actually prefer fries that are a little bit simpler.
Maybe for, well, plain, I like when there's lots of stuff on it, but maybe for a dipping sauce, you like them a little bit more simple.
I know, that's true. But I've been rating all these, like the Arbys and the Popeyes that have the spices on them better because they do have a better flavor without the ketchup. But I think if I'm just going for fries, I'm going to use ketchup, and so I like the other fries.
Yeah.
But anyway, so this is kind of a tough decision for me. But still, just for plain fries, these are pretty good.
Yeah, they are.
I think I'll have to give them a 7.
Okay, well, I was going to give them a 7 too. So we're going to add up the scores and we'll be back with the top 2.
All right, so we're here at the final round, and a lot of the French fries were actually rated pretty high. The total scores were pretty close, but these two won out. So we've got Arbys and we've got Popeyes, and we're going to see now which one is the best of the flavored fries. I don't know if you can call it flavored, but seasoned fries. We've got Cajun.
And these are both pretty similar because they have that stuff on the outside to make it kind of crispy and give it a different flavor than the others, which is probably why they both won, because they were both like that and we both liked them.
That's right. Imagine that. We both liked them. That's why they both won.
Pretty similar, huh?
They're very similar.
Yeah. And here's what I was thinking. I know a lot of people don't like Arby's, even if their fries are good. A lot of people probably won't go to Arby's just to get their fries. So Popeyes does have some really good stuff like their chicken sandwich. So if you're going to choose one of these to go to, probably go to Popeyes so you can get their chicken sandwich plus some really good fries.
Yeah.
Whereas Arby's, if you just go there for their fries, I don't know if that's worth it.
This is definitely a toss-up for me. I don't think I really prefer the taste of one over the other. They're about the same. The only thing I'd have to say, though, is Arby's has got to win for the funnest fries.
Yeah.
Just look at that. I mean, you know, not that you play with your food.
Don't play with your food.
You should, because it's fun.
They're really so similar to me. I think I'm going to have to say Popeyes is going to win for me just because of what I was saying earlier. They have better food to go with the fries.
This is true. If you're going there to get other stuff, then go to Popeyes. Well, you know what? I take that back. I really like Arby's.
I do too, but I know a lot of people don't.
Okay, well, I guess if you like chicken...
But, yeah, it depends what you like. If you like Arby's, then go there because they have good fries. If you like Popeyes, go there. So
they're both good.
I don't really know what we're saying here.
They're about even. I'm going to go with Arby's because I like the curly fry.
And if you were going to a restaurant to have fun, then go to Arby's because they have the curls.
Why else would you go to a restaurant?
I don't know.
Oh, to eat good food. Okay.
Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We'll see you next Friday.
See ya.